Good. Okay. So we're back to these presentations now. This is what we're going to be doing today. First, we're going to revise collocations. Do you remember what collocations were? What did we see last class? What did we cover as regards vocabulary? What is this? Do you remember do well?
Get better.
Get better. Those words? Okay, we're going to be revising them. Then we're also going to be revising the WH words. What are these? What are they used for?
Questions.
They're used to making questions. Right.
Why?
Good. Very good. Yes. And we are going
For
to...
questions.
Yes.
Se me cortó. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, no, I was saying that we're going to revise WH words. These are the words that make questions. You already know them, I think.
And revise collocations, what is it?
Oh, collocations. Those are the words that we saw last class, like get better, do well. Do you remember? Make progress.
Yeah. So. But yes.
We're going. That's why we're going to be revising them today.
Okay.
And finally, we're going to keep practicing tenses. Always tenses. So which were the tenses of this unit? We have two. Do you know what tenses are?
What?
Simple and present continuous.
Sorry. Los escucho súper bajito. No sé si es mi micrófono. So what are tenses? Sí, están más bajos. Here. Present simple and present continuous, right? Tenses means tiempos verbales. So whenever I say tenses, I mean tiempos verbales, and in this unit, we're seeing present simple and present continuous, right? Do you remember them?
Yes.
Yes? Good. Okay, so here we have two sticky notes. On the column, we have these words. We have the words do, get, they are verbs actually. Go, make, spend, take, and waste. And here we have some more words that are results, progress, time, well, better, right, and part in. With these two columns, you form collocations. So these collocations usually are formed with a very common verb or a very general verb like these ones. They are very broad in meaning, like they have a lot of meanings. And they are combined with one of the words from these columns to make an expression that acquires new meaning. For example, it's not the same to say I am doing my homework with the meaning of hacer that I am doing well, right? If I say do well, I have a whole new meaning. So do you remember some of these words?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so as a warm-up, we're going to do a little exercise. Take a piece of paper and a pen, and I'm going to give you 1 minute to make all the combinations that you can, to make all the collocations that you remember. And then we're going to share them, and we're going to revise them together. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so I'm looking for my chronometer, for my timer. Reloj. Here. Okay, so I have my timer here. You will have 1 minute. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, go. Bueno, está en espejo, pero you can still see. All right, 30 seconds left. Five seconds left. And time's up. Okay, so how did you do? Could you write, how many words could you write?
4.
Four? 4?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7,
Five.
that's a lot. Okay, so we're going to check them. First with do. How many words could you write with do?
Do
Well,
Well, good.
1. Well.
Some of these words, maybe you have to, some of these words may be repeated. So we said do well, great. With get, what did you write?
Get progress and get results.
To get results, good. What about get better? Did anyone write get better?
no.
No.
Well, get
No.
better is one of them. And remember, Joaco, we do not say get progress, but make progress. We're going to get to that now. With go, what did you write?
Well.
Something goes well, good. And that's it, I think. What about make?
Make
Make progress.
Make progress.
Good.
And
Make
fighting.
progress. We're going to skip this. Take. What about take?
Take part in.
Take part in. Great. And now we have these two, spend and waste. They collocate with the same word.
Time.
To, right, to spend or to waste. What is time? Here, time. Good. So here we have the list. Here, my piece of advice, mi consejo is that you write this down if you have a notebook, to write this down on your notebook, because now we're going to, on this box, we're going to see the meanings. So these words sometimes are very tricky, right? So maybe if you can write them down or take a screenshot, what you prefer, I recommend writing it down because for me it works better, but do whatever you prefer. Okay, so we're gonna go one by one. The first one is go well. What does it mean? What do you think it means? If something goes well. Is it good or is it bad if it goes well?
It's good.
It's something good, right? So we say that if something, take a look, if something goes well, it is successful, right? It is good. Then we have making progress. What happens if you make progress?
It's good. You advance.
It's something good. You improve. Okay, so you get better at something. For example, I have been practicing, I don't know, the splits. Do you know what the splits is?
No.
Abrirse de piernas, así como las bailarinas que se abren. And I'm making progress, right? So you're getting better. What is to take part in?
Formar parte de algo.
Okay, so we usually take part in what? In competitions. Great. So to take part in means to participate in. For example, I'm taking part in a competition next week, in a swimming competition, for example, that is a race. I am participating with other people in this competition. Great. And what if something doesn't work? Is that good or bad?
Bad.
If I say, oh, I was teaching this class, I was giving this class, and then my computer it stopped working. So
It's bad.
it's bad. It is not successful. If something does not work, it is not successful. What about getting it right? If I say, oh, I've been practicing this exercise for months and I finally got it right.
¿Conseguir?
Right, so it's something good then. It's positive. We say that you get it right when you do something in the correct way. And what about do better? Take a look. Here we have do well. What about do well? Here we have go well and here we have do well. What is the difference?
Go, o sea, do sería como que ya lo estás haciendo como seguido.
Right.
No, go.
Something is going well, it's happening now, and it refers to the thing, right? So, for example, I say, my project, if I'm writing a project, I say, my project is going well. It is going well. But if I say, I am doing well, if I meet a friend that I haven't seen in a while, and I say, oh, I am doing very well, it refers to me, a person. So, I am successful. Here, it refers to the thing. The thing is going well. Here, the person is doing well. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Good. Here we have get better. What is that?
Hacer mejor.
Right, here we have a synonym. It's like making progress. So if you get better, you improve. You get better at something, you become better at that thing. Some of these are pretty transparent. They're pretty self-explanatory. And what about getting good results? Is that good or bad?
Good.
It's good. And what happens? This is the consequence of something that you did. So maybe, well, the definition is harder to understand than the definition, but if you bring something to a successful conclusion, that is, if something has a good conclusion, then you get good results. And here we have the two verbs. We have spend time and waste time. What is the difference?
En uno, aprovechas el tiempo y haces cosas productivas, pero desperdicias.
Right, good. So here in the first one, you dedicate time to something useful, to something that will have a good end, to do something useful. And here, with wasting, you throw it away. You spend your time in a way that is not useful, right? So I waste my time in my cell phone instead of spending it doing my homework or practicing piano. I don't have a piano. That's why I don't spend my time practicing piano. Okay, so is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Remember that you also have, yes? Oh, I thought someone said something. Remember that on page 31 in your book, you have the list here. It's a very useful list because you have all the phrases together, but you do not have the definitions. So if you, well, I will upload the presentation to the virtual classroom, so you can check it there also. Okay, can we move on?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to the next slide. We're not dealing with collocations anymore today. So if you have any questions or something, this is your time. Hable ahora o calle para siempre, diría Shrek. No? Good. Okay, now we move on to something that I think you already know. just said that WH words are used for making questions, right? In English, we have two types of questions. The yes-no questions and the WH words questions. Can someone tell me the difference?
Sorry, what do you say?
Sorry, in English, we have two types of questions. We have these types of questions, the WH words questions, and the yes, no questions. Have you ever heard of them?
Yes.
Yes. What's the difference?
Creo que es porque el yes, no question responde sí o no y este es como más completa, o sea,
Good.
como
Very
preguntando.
good. Yes. With yes, no questions, we answer with yes or no. For example, they are usually with do or does or with did. So, do you like school? Yes, I do. No, I don't. With WH questions, we want more information. So, for example, what do you do in school? And you cannot answer, yes, I do. That it makes no sense. So you have to say, well, I go to classes and I hang out with my friends, right? You give information. So tell me all the WH words that you remember.
When,
What, where, why,
What,
why,
Good.
who, how,
why, what. Good. They are a lot. So when we make a question, we can ask about a person. So what word will I use if I want to ask about a person? Who? Right? Imagine I open the fridge and I see that someone ate all the cake. And I say, oh my God, who ate all the cake? I'm asking about a person. Great. If I want to ask about a thing or an idea.
What?
Good. That is the more general way of asking. If I want to ask about a place.
Where?
Where? Good. A time?
why,
When? A reason?
why,
Why did you do that? Why did you eat all my cake? A way of doing something. This is also called manner.
how,
How did you do that? Oh my God. Quantity. We saw this with quantifiers. There are two words.
How much?
How many? And also, how many?
how many,
How much and how many?
Los dos.
Great. I want to ask about frequency. I come across an old friend and I see that he or she is very ripped, a lot of muscle. And I say, oh my God, Papa, do you go to the gym?
How often?
How often do you go to the gym? Good, that is to ask about frequency. To ask about distance.
No sé.
How far? So if I am here in Córdoba and I say, how far is Carlos Paz? I don't know how far it is. Maybe, no sé cuántos kilómetros está. But I just say, how far? Yes.
Se me volvió a cortar y no escuché el de quantity, el de frequency.
El de quantity, ¿quién le puede? ¿Cuál es el de quantity? A ver.
How many, how much?
How much y how many. Good. ¿Y el de frequency?
How many, how much.
El de frequency.
How often.
How often. Good. Igual ahora los vamos a ver. Así que ahí lo repasamos. And the last one, age. How old. Good. So here we have all of the words. I'm sorry it's in Comic Sans. I hate Comic Sans, but it was the picture is very complete. So here we have a person. Who is that man? That's Peter. We answer with a person. Take a look at this. Be careful with who because it's the only word. Look, here we have auxiliary, subject and the verb is in the infinitive, right? Do you live? Did he arrive? Yes?
Yes.
With who, it's the only verb that we say, who ate all my cake? So the verb is conjugated. Yes? Who do you love? Who, we say, who won the race? I'm watching a race. I'm watching a competition and someone won the race. And I say, who won? That is the past tense of win. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes or more or less?
More
No,
or
yes.
less.
Yes, good. Okay, here we have an example of place with where. Where do you live? In London. An example of time. When? In the afternoon. Reason why? Because. When the answer starts or has a because, we are asking for a reason.
Yes.
Here we have how, asking for a manner. How did you go? By car. An idea, an object, or an action that is very general. What are you doing? Nothing. Here, remember at the beginning of the year when we saw the difference between what and which?
Yes.
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 Here we have it
Yes.
again. Which is used when we have to make a choice. So here it says, which car is better? The red one. So here we imagine a sequence of cars, one next to the other, and someone is saying, which of all these cars, we have a blue one, a red one, and a yellow one. And I say, which car is better? The red one, because I am making a choice. Yes?
Yes.
Good. What about this one? Whose? I come to the classroom and I find this and I say, whose book is this? What am I asking for?
¿De quién es este libro?
¿De quién es? So possession. Whose book is this? And the answer is, it's mine. It belongs to me. Good. Another way of asking about time is, what time did he call? Here we are asking for a specific hour. So what time? You have to answer with an hour of the day. Here, what kind? This is a description. But if I say, what kind of car is it? A hybrid. What does it mean? ¿Qué estoy preguntando?
¿Qué tipo de?
¿Qué tipo?
Right. ¿Qué tipo o qué clase de auto es? Good. Here we have the quantity. We have how many and how much. How many beds, because beds is countable or uncountable?
Countable.
That's countable. So we have 1, 2, 3 beds. So we use how many. If we have T, we use how much, because T is what?
Uncountable.
Uncountable. It's a liquid. Good. Now to ask about length or duration. How long did you stay? 2 weeks. What am I asking?
¿Cuánto tiempo?
¿Cuánto?
La duración, right? ¿Cuánto tiempo te quedaste? Now, here is the one about the gym. So, how often do you go to the gym? Every day. Oh, that's why you're very muscular. Because you ask about frequency with how often and you say every day. This one is about distance, how far. So, how far is the town? 1 mile away. What is a mile?
Milla.
Una milla. Siento que alguien habló, pero no les escucho a algunos súper bajitos. Okay, a milla, it's like a way of measuring distance in the United States. I can't remember, no me acuerdo cuántos kilómetros son una milla, pero es un sistema de medida de distancia. And last one, How old is your sister? She's 27. And those are all the words. Are there any questions as regards question words?
No.
No. Okay. Then we're going to move to the handout. We already did this activity, right? 108. We already did it.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I want to review, quiero que repasemos todo lo que conocemos sobre present simple and present continuous because we're going to do more exercises. A quick review. So we're going to start with present simple. What is the form of present simple? Si yo quiero decir with the verb run, right? Using the present simple. I say she runs every day. So
Runs.
she runs. And if I say
Run.
they run. Good. So the verb stays the same, but we add an S with he, she, or it. With questions, if I want to ask,
Sin la S.
right, but we start with what word?
Do? No.
Do or does. Good. With the present simple, we have do or does. So does she run every day? Or do they run every day? Yes, they do. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Good. So the negative is, how do we form the negative?
No, he
Doesn't.
doesn't.
Right, so we have do not, or does not, or don't, or doesn't. Good. And we use the present simple for what? If I say every day, what is that?
Continuous?
No.
No.
So
routine.
something that you do every day is a routine or a habit. Good. And a routine or a habit. And if I say the sun rises the sun rises on the west, right? El sol sale por el oeste o el oeste.
El este.
Ay, chicos, esto es re básico y no lo sé.
Depende del lugar en donde estés.
Okay, we're going for another example. Water boils at 100 degrees. I'm saying that el agua hierve a los 100 grados. That is something that never changes. That's a state of nature. So we say water boils, right? Or we say that the sun moves around, the earth moves around the sun. That is something that will never change. So we also use the present simple. And finally, if we have a future arrangement that it's in a timetable, for example, classes start, well, in this case, never because of coronavirus, but for example, classes start in March. We are using, again, the present simple. Is that clear? And if I say, she always runs in the morning, what am I using? What is always?
A routine.
A
Right,
time.
but the word always, what is that?
An adverb of time.
Adverb of frequency. Remember, adverbs of frequency. And we have always, and the opposite, what is the opposite of always? Never. Then we have in between words like often and usually. And then 50-50 in the middle. What do we have?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Good. And an important thing to remember about the adverbs of frequency. If we have the verb to be, for example, I am I am always tired in the mornings. Remember that the adverb of frequency comes before or after the verb to be. I am always tired.
What means?
Take a look. Listen.
Antes.
I am always tired in the mornings, or I always go for a run. Si tenemos el verbo que no es verb to be y un verbo que es verb to be, la posición del adverbio de frecuencia va a cambiar, ¿verdad?
Sí.
So, if we have the verb to be, the adverb of frequency comes before or after?
After.
After. I am always tired. And if the verb is not the verb to be?
Always.
Before.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Then we have the present continuous. How do we form? Again, we'll keep the same example. Running. What do we say?
I am.
Look, oh my God, she is running outside. So we have first the verb to be. That can be is.
The verb to be.
Good. The verb to be can be either is, or we have two other forms. I
Are.
am, she is, or they
Are.
are. Good. And
Are.
the verb in the ing. To ask a question, we say is she. So the verb to be comes at the beginning. Is she running? Are you running? Am I running? And the negative is she is not, or she isn't, I am not, or they aren't. Good?
Yes.
And we use them for something that's happening when?
Now.
Now, at the moment of speaking. We also use them for example, if I say, I'm staying in my parents' house this week or these days. What is that?
Que ella se está quedando en la casa de sus parientes.
Good. But that is that something that's happening right now at the moment of speaking? Or is that
No.
a temporary situation?
A temporary situation.
Good, very good. So those are the two uses of the present continuous. And here, we're going to read this section again. Remember that we have some verbs that are called stative verbs or non-continuous because they are not used in the continuous tenses. So we said verbs that refer to the senses, right? So who can read them?
See, hear, feel, taste, and smell.
Good. So seeing, hearing, tasting, like sabor, and smell and feel in your skin. So if it refers to the physical senses, a los cinco sentidos, we use present simple. If it refers to a perception, like what is know?
Saber.
Saber. Remember? Recordar. Good. To forget?
No olvidarse.
The opposite. To forget is olvidarse.
Olvidar.
Olvidar. Good. To recognize.
Reconocer.
Reconocer. Good. To understand.
Entender.
Great. To notice.
Entender.
El
Yes.
saber.
To notice, right, es como notar
Contar.
algo. I noticed that you are skipping classes. Me di cuenta, lo noté. And what is to realize?
Relacionar.
Actually, to realize is like, oh, I just realized you are in the wrong class.
Relacionar.
Me acabo de dar cuenta. Cuando en español no tenemos un verbo equivalente, pero es eso de cuando caes, uy, acabo de caer. Me di cuenta. I realized. What is seem? You seem tired. What happens?
Tipo,
Te veo.
Parecer. You look like you're tired and sad. Why? You seem tired. To sound,
Sonido.
something sounds weird. That sounds weird.
Está sonando.
Good.
Suena.
Think.
Ah,
Pensar.
Pensar.
So I don't know his name. That is the example. Verbs which express, likes and dislikes. Again, these are things that never change. So usually, so we say I love, I like, I hate, I dislike, enjoy, etc. So love, what is? What is love?
Amar.
Amar. Good. Like and dislike.
gusto, que te gusta.
¿Te gusta o te disgusta? And hate,
Odiar.
Odiar.
odiar. Enjoy, what is
Me
enjoy?
gusta.
Disfrutar.
Like disfrutar. Good. And be careful here, because we say, for example, Shirley loves jazz music. Music is a noun. So I can say, for example, I love chocolate. Good. But we can also say, I love eating chocolate. So what happens? If I have a verb after this, after love, after like, after hate, what happens to the verb? I love eating.
ing.
We use the ing, but we use if we use the ing, but that is not the present continuous, because we do not have the verb to be. We do not have is, am, or are. We say I love, so that is present simple, eating. I love listening to music. Is that clear?
yes.
Yes.
Good. And we have a section of other verbs. What is include?
Incluir.
Incluir. Good. Matter. You
Problema.
matter a lot to me.
Molestando.
Importar.
Ah,
You matter to me. You are important. You matter. What is need?
necesitar.
Good. What is belong?
Pertenecer.
Pertenecer. Great. Cost. I have a t-shirt in my hand in a shop, and I say, how much does it cost?
Costó. ¿Cuánto costó?
Right, as in money. Good. Prefer.
Preferir.
Preferir. Mean.
Preferir.
What does this word mean?
Pensar. What do you mean?
Pensar.
Pensar, or if I say this word means that I don't know, a
Significa.
definition. Significar. Great. To own. I say you don't need a t-shirt. You already own like 7.
No.
We don't have a verb in Spanish, but it's like tener, right?
Yeah.
Good. Appear.
Aparecer.
Good. And believe.
Creer.
Good. Want.
Querer.
Querer. Have as in tener. Well, tener. Possess. Good. With all of these verbs, we use the present simple. Great. Are there any questions?
No.
No. Okay. Then go to page 109. We didn't do this, right?
Miss,
Yes.
what is own?
Own, poseer o tener. If I say I own a lot of clothing or a lot of clothes, I say that I have a lot of clothes. It means possession. Okay. Are we there on page 109?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good. We're going to be doing exercises on tenses. So in all of these exercises, we have to complete the blank spaces with the correct form of the verb. We have 7 exercises here in the number 1, and we have little small conversations, short conversations. We have A and B, 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 right? So we're going to go one by one. Tommy, can you do the first one?
Yes. Where is James? He is playing football in the garden right now.
He is playing right now. Very good. Delphi, can you do number 2?
Yes. Bill
Read the whole thing and then go back.
Okay. Bill very well. Bill dance very well.
And here B says, yes, he's a good singer too. Great. Bill dances very well. And when we have a question or a conversation, it's usually useful to take a look at what the other person says, because here B says yes, he is a good singer. So that's a clue. Es una pista de que si en la respuesta o en la otra persona usa el presente simple, la pregunta va a ser en presente simple, right?
Yes.
But yes, Bill dances.
Yes.
Juan Ignacio, happy birthday, by the way. ¿La pasaste bien?
Sí.
You have a nice day. How old are you now?
13.
13. Oh, okay. Can you do number 3?
Okay. Lucy is very busy. Yes, she very hard these days. Yes, she is no. Yes, she works very hard these days.
Take a look. We have these days, estos días. But it's something that's not a routine. It's happening for a temporary period of time. So what do we use for a temporary situation?
She's working.
She is working very hard these days. So we have to look at this adverb here that tells us that we have to use the present continuous. Good.
Okay.
Yes.
Next one.
Sorry?
Can I do the next one?
Yeah.
What does you do on Sundays? I clean the house and go shopping.
Good. You use the present simple, but remember, if you say you, we say does or do?
Do.
Do. So what do you do on Saturdays? I clean the house and go shopping. Good. And here we have the answer that is in the present simple. So you should take a look at this and say, oh, so the question is going to be on the present simple. Great. Lara, can you do number 5?
Yes. Why you bring your suitcase? Why do you pack your suitcase?
Because do the whole thing, sorry. Tenés un castigo extra, te tocaron 2.
Because I going to fly to Paris tomorrow morning.
Good. Okay, this situation, imagine that someone enters in a room and you see someone, what is packing your suitcase?
armando las
Right. So this person is throwing all the clothes in the suitcase, and A says, why? You're looking at the person throwing the clothes. So why are you packing your suitcase? That is not a routine. That is something that someone is doing at the moment. Why are you packing? Because I'm going to fly, or I'm flying to Paris tomorrow morning. There's a use of the present continuous that is not on the book or on the we have not seen it, but when you have a personal arrangement that is in the future, for them that is not a timetable, we use present continuous. But we haven't covered it, so don't worry about it. So here, why are you packing? Because I'm flying, or I'm going to fly to Paris tomorrow morning. Good. Fede, can you do number 6?
Yes. Fred doesn't know how to swim. That's it, because he is only 3.
Great. He doesn't know how to swim. We have the verb know, and that's because he's only 3. Good. Kiara,
Can you
can
repeat?
you do?
Can I do this?
Who asked? Ampi. Yes.
Amparo.
Yes.
¿Qué? ¿Lo hago, miss?
Yes. Number 7.
Max looks very fit. Yes, he takes a lot of exercise these days.
Take a look again at this expression.
¿Qué?
Look at this expression. These days.
Yes, he
He is taking.
Yes, he is taking. Every time that you see these days, usually, almost always, it means a temporary situation. So
Yes.
he looks fit because he's taking a lot of exercise these days. Good, very good. Okay, any questions here? Do you want me to repeat any one of these?
No.
No? Good. Then we move on to exercise number 2. Here we have a story, right? We do not have isolated sentences, but a narration. We're going to go by sentences. That's easier. So let's see now, Kiara, can you do number 1?
Yes. Charlie Foster worked at the bakery.
Bakery. Good. Charlie Foster works at a bakery. What is a bakery? Panadería. Yes. The next sentence, Ginés, can you do it? From here to morning. Are you there? No sé si... Ginés. Okay. He's not answering, so let's see. Rena, can you do it, Renata?
Yes. He always gets up very early because he starts work at 4 o'clock every morning.
Good. Here we have a routine. So he always gets up because he starts at 4 o'clock every morning. Good. Thank you. Next sentence. Let's see.
Me dijo Inés de que se le fue la llamada.
Okay. ¿A quién?
A Ginés.
All right. Bueno, cuando vuelva no pasa nada, no pasa nada. Agus, can you do number 4?
Yes. Charlie doesn't be, or what do you say?
With the verb to be, we have to use the present simple only because with the verb to be, we cannot say is being, so we say he is not at work this morning.
Okay.
He is not at work this morning. Or we cannot say he doesn't be. We say he is not. Wada, can you do number 5 and number 6?
At the moment, he's packing a suitcase because he goes on holidays today.
Okay, we have at the moment he is packing, good, because he is going on holiday today. He is going to go or is going because again we have the use of the present continuous. Okay, I'm going to briefly explain for you to understand. Cuando tenemos un timetable, do you know what a timetable is? Cuando algo ya está escrito y chequeado, como por ejemplo un avión que sale, una clase que empieza, un programa de televisión que empieza a tal hora, we use the present simple. But when we have a personal arrangement, cuando tenemos un encuentro personal, por ejemplo, me voy a encontrar con mis amigas, me voy a ir de viaje, o yo, por ejemplo, en este caso, to go on holiday, we use the present continuous, para referirnos al futuro, estoy diciendo. Bien, las dos tenses pueden usarse para referir al futuro. Una cuando algo ya está hecho en un cronograma y otra cuando tenemos un objetivo personal, un encuentro personal. So here we have a personal arrangement. Here. He's going on holiday. Good? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, great. Joaco, can you do 7?
Yes. Charlie sings to himself.
The next sentence is he's very happy. Here it looks like it's a description of what is happening. So?
Charlie is singing.
Good. Charlie is singing to himself. He's very happy. It's like we're watching what Charlie is doing. So he's singing. He's very happy. Great. Who hasn't read? Valen.
Yes.
Can you do 8?
Yes. Right now, he is looking for this
airplane
ticket.
Good. Right now, he is looking for. Remember this expression? He's searching for his airplane tickets. Where are they? He can't find them. There they are, under the bed. Now, here we have a personal arrangement. So we say, Charlie, we're going to do this all together.
Is calling
a taxi in an hour. Good. Where? Acá hay una pregunta. Here we have a question mark. We're watching what Charlie's doing. It's like we are a spectator. So we say, Charlie's calling a taxi in an hour. Where?
Charlie's going.
Where is he going? To Hawaii. Okay. Any questions here?
No.
¿Me puedes repetir el 9 que...
Yes. Charlie is calling a taxi. Where is Charlie going?
¿Cuál es la 11, Miss?
Where is Charlie going?
¿Cuál es la 9?
He, or Charlie, is calling a taxi. Good?
Yes.
Yes. We have more exercises. Yay. A lot of them. Okay. We're going to do page 110, the next page, and we're going to keep practicing. Here we have again isolated sentences, and we're gonna go one by one, but these are kind of easy. So, everyone participated, right? ¿Me faltó alguien? No, we start then again. I have the list here. So,
Can I do number 1?
yeah.
The children are playing outside now.
Are playing. Good. At the moment. Let's see. Tommy, can you do number 2? Are you here? No. Okay, then Delphi.
Okay. She usually reads the newspaper in the morning.
Great. Usually, that's a routine. She usually reads. Lara. 3.
Or 3, miss?
I
Sorry?
am doing work now.
I am doing my homework now. Good, at the moment. ¿Alguien dijo algo? Did someone say something?
That I could do number 3, but
Do number 4. You want to do number
okay.
4?
Yes. I am eating my dinner now.
My dinner now. Great. I am eating. Fantastic.
I do the number 5.
Yeah.
Do you want a pizza?
Do you want a pizza? Good. We have the verb want. That is one of the verbs we saw that we do not use in the continuous. Great. Let's see. Juan Ignacio, can you do... ¿Cómo te dicen? Porque siento que te
Juani.
dicen Juani.
Yes, Juani.
Good. Juani,
Yes.
can you do number 6?
Okay. They are watching TV now.
They are watching TV now. Good. Kiara, can you do 7?
Yes. I don't like spaghetti.
I don't like spaghetti. Great. Ginés, are you back?
Yes.
Yes. Can you do 8?
Yes. The baby is sleeping now.
The baby is sleeping now. Good. Okay. Agustin, can you do number 9?
Yes. My mother usually cooks dinner in the evening.
Usually cooks, a routine. Very good.
Miss,
Yes.
el Tommy me dijo que se le salió.
¿Al Tommy? Ok.
Sí.
¿Se le sale muy seguido? ¿Hay algún problema, digamos? Porque a mí no me parece, digamos. A mí no me parece que se fueran de la llamada. Su nombre se sigue apareciendo.
Claro. Sí, pero es que a veces te va por Wi-Fi, a mí ya me ha pasado.
Claro. Right. Yeah. Sí, sobre todo ahora que todo el mundo usa el internet todo el día. Okay, let's see. Guada, can you do 10?
Yes, he writes a letter to his pen friend every month.
He writes a letter every month. Great. Amparo, can you do 11?
Yes. She doesn't like football.
She doesn't like football. Great. Valen.
Mary is listening to music now.
Good. Is listening now. Juaco.
What number?
13.
Okay. Tom usually drinks coffee, but he's drinking tea now.
Good. He usually drinks coffee, but now he's drinking tea. Yes.
Ahí está, ahí me entró de vuelta. No había puesto el entrar por audio. Por eso no...
Tommy. Okay. Can you do number 14?
Yes. We go to...
This is a personal arrangement.
What?
This is related to the future because it says tonight, and it is a personal arrangement. I'm giving you clues because we haven't seen this.
We are going to the disco tonight.
Great. We are going to the disco tonight. Good. And nos quedó Marty, right?
Yes.
15.
He goes to work by bus every day.
He goes to work by bus every day. Fantastic. Good. You're very good. Any questions here?
No.
No. That was easy, right?
Yes.
We're going to do
Yes.
this exercise orally and very quickly because it's kind of dumb, but we're going to read it. So I will read the paragraph and then we will answer all the questions together. Brian is a doctor. He looks after sick people. He usually gets up at 6 o'clock. Today, he's late. It is 6:30 and he's still in bed. He usually goes to work by train, but today he's driving to work. He arrives at work at 6:30 every morning, but it is 7:30 now and he's still driving. It's 12 o'clock now. He always has his lunch at 12, but today he isn't having lunch at 12. He's looking after his sick patients. It is 7:30 now. Brian is watching TV. He usually watches TV at 7:30 because his favorite program starts at 7:30. Brian has his dinner at 8:30 every day, and he is having dinner now. It is 11 now, and Brian is going to bed. He always goes to bed at 11. He has a very structured life, this guy. Okay, so what does he do? When we ask what does he do, we mean as in a profession.
He's a doctor.
He is a doctor.
Yes, he is a doctor. And what time does he usually get up?
He usually get up at 6 o'clock.
Good. Remember, when we say what time, we are asking for an hour, a specific hour. And how does he usually go to work?
He usually by train.
By train.
Train.
Good. And why is he driving to work today?
He's late.
Because he's late. He slept in. Se quedó dormido. And what time does he arrive at work every day?
6:30.
6:30. Good. And what about lunch? When does he always have his lunch?
At 12 o'clock.
At 12. But what is he doing at 12 today? He's not having lunch.
He's
looking after his sick.
Good. He's looking after his sick patient. And why does he usually watch TV at 7:30?
He usually watch TV.
Because his favorite program starts. Good. And what time does he go to bed?
11 o'clock.
At 11 o'clock. Would you like to live his life?
Yes.
Oh, I think he's so structured. I don't know. Okay. How much time do we have left? Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to start with this exercise, and if we have time, we're going to do this. So, page 111. Here, we have to ask questions for the answers. Now, yes, we're going to ask questions. So, I'm going to say a keyword. Miren, acá hubo problemas para que me entendieran en otros grupos. Yo les voy a decir, porque el ejercicio original tendría que tener lo digo en español para que quede claro, una palabra subrayada que es la respuesta. Por ejemplo, si acá subrayara la palabra often, es porque quiero que me contesten con este elemento. Entonces la pregunta no sería has a bath. La pregunta sería how often does George have a bath? George often has a bath. ¿Se entiende?
Yeah.
Good. Entonces, number 2 we're going to do now. Let's see, Tommy. The answer is this, and I want you, the underlined word is every morning.
Yes.
So how do you ask that question?
Is it orally or we have to?
No, this one, you have to write this one.
Okay.
How often Mike eats cornflakes?
Good. How often does Mike eat? Remember that questions have the auxiliary do, the subject, and then the verb in the infinitive. How often?
Sorry.
Sorry?
¿Cómo es la pregunta?
How often, because estamos respondiendo every morning, how often does Mike eat cornflakes for breakfast? Every morning. Now, I want the underlined word or the underlined element is on the board. And Delphi, can you do it? Number 3.
Yes. Leo primero la pregunta.
Yeah,
y
read
después la pregunta.
the answer first.
The teacher is writing some examples on the board. What is the teacher doing? No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's correct. That's good. Where is the teacher writing? The examples, but that is optional. So where is the teacher writing? We have the verb to be, the subject, and the verb in ing. Very good.
Miss,
Yes.
can I do number 5?
Yeah. Number 4 comes now.
Yeah,
do number 5?
4. No, number 4.
Number 4.
Sorry.
Okay, the question is, the answer, sorry, watching a film.
What is Tom doing at the moment?
Good. What is Tom doing? Tom is watching a film now. Very good. Number 5. Kiara, can you do it?
Yes.
Okay. The answer, the underlined element is never.
Okay. When your parents smoke cigarettes.
Good. It can be either when or how often. Remember, when we ask about frequency, we say how often. Now,
Okay.
when we ask a question in the present simple, we say how often, then we have do or does. Here, what do we use? If we have my parents, how often do my parents smoke or your parents smoke?
Your parents.
Sí, your parents. Sí, tienen razón, yo se me chispoteó. How often do your parents smoke cigarettes? My parents never smoke cigarettes. Okay, number 6. Let's see. Joaquin, can you do it?
Yes. Peter
I
and
want
Rob.
the answers to be by service bus.
What number?
6. The number is here. Es la de nuevo, se corrió, pero es esta.
Peter and Rob go to school by service bus. How they go to school?
Good. How? Now we're missing one thing. How? And we have now to use do or does. So How do they, or Peter and Rob, go to school? By service bus. Good, very good. Guada, can you do 7?
Yes.
I want the answer with to be in this room. In his room, sorry.
Where is Sam doing his homework?
Where is Sam doing his homework? Good, very good. A ver. I want the answer of this one. Okay, first, let's see. Amparo, can you do it?
Yes.
I
Number
want
one.
the answer to be I. Fíjense, de nuevo está corrido, pero empieza I read 2 books every month. I want the answer to be I.
What number?
8.
Okay. How often do you read books?
Good. That is correct. But if I say that the answer is I want information regarding person, right? I want to know who the person is. And if I want to know the person, what word will I use?
Who?
Who. So I say, who reads 2 books every month?
Reads 2 books every month.
Good. La respuesta que vos diste está correcta. Está bien armada la pregunta. Yo digo nomás como para darle un cambio de que no sean todo what. Pero está bien.
Sí.
So we have 2 options. How often do you read books? Or who reads 2 books every month? Good.
Or you can say, how many books you read in a month?
How many books do you read in a month? Good. We have a lot of options actually. Or, yeah. And what do you do every month? I don't know. We have a lot of options. Good. And the last one, do I have any volunteers? No? Okay, Marty. I want the answer to be because I don't know German.
You understand. Huh?
What did you say, sorry?
No. I don't know.
I don't know. Can someone help her? If the answer starts with because.
Why? Can I do it, Miss?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why you can't understand Hans?
Good. We say, why can't you understand? Because remember that we have this is a modal verb, but yes, we use why. Why can't you understand Hans? Because I don't know German. Good. Is that clear?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
And we have a last one. We're going to do this. We already did this. Do you remember doing this? Because I do. ¿Se acuerdan de este ejercicio? Lo hicimos en el Starter Unit, bien al principio del año, cuando les daba fotocopias.
No.
¿No? Okay, entonces lo habré hecho with another group. We have to fill in the blanks with what, where, why, which, and when.
O sea, yo estoy viendo las fotocopias, tenemos uno parecido, pero no hicimos ese.
Okay. See, we have 2 about WH questions. We're going to do this very quickly. These are easy. So I'm going to read the sentences and you all together, we're going to do this so we go faster. So number 1, PPP is your favorite song.
What?
What is your favorite song? Good. Number 2.
What?
Number 2, is the best football player in the world.
Who?
Who is the best football player? 3.
Where?
Where?
Where is London? Great. Number 4.
When?
When is your friend's birthday? Good. Number 5.
Which?
Which? We have options here. Which coat is cheaper? Good. Number 6.
Why?
Why are you so nervous? Good. Number 7.
Where?
Where is your hometown? Good. Number 8.
Which?
Again, we have an option. Which is a better singer, Madonna or Lady Gaga? Which one is better, do you think? You prefer Madonna or Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, she's a queen, right? Number 9.
Where are you?
What are you
Where
going?
are you going?
Where?
Where? Because we have the verb going, we're going to use where. If it said doing, we could say, what are you doing? Number 10.
Who?
Who? Good. We're asking about a person. Who is that girl standing next to Mark? Good. 11.
What?
What? What is the problem?
What?
Good. 12.
Which?
Which one should I buy? Black or blue? We have an option here. Number 13.
When?
When is your birthday party? Here we could also say where. If we're asking about a party, we could say where is your birthday party? That's another option. 14.
Where?
Where are you going on holidays? Great. Number 15.
Who?
How?
Who is your best friend? Great. Are there any questions?
No.
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 No. Okay. So then that would be it for today. We're going to play the game now. We have the game that we had for last. No, usted no les hizo votar. We have the Jeopardy. Have you ever heard of Jeopardy?
No.
It looks like a TV game, and we're going to need teams. We're going to do today, vamos a ser polémicos hoy. We're going to go with boys versus girls. Okay?
What?
Okay.
Es un juego. Look at the screen. We're going to need 2 teams. We have team 1 and team 2. You have a lot of different categories. We have room, sports, holidays, body, and family. Y vamos a hacer una regla que me estoy inventando en el momento porque puedo, porque soy la teacher. First, we're going to need to answer all of the questions in the $100, and then you can choose. Primero tenemos que liquidar las preguntas de 100 pesos y después pueden elegir la categoría y el precio que quedan. Pero primero hay que terminar una de cada una de 100 pesos y después eligen, son libres. Good?
Okay.
Okay, are we ready to start?
Yes.
Bien. Team 1 will be girls and team 2 will be boys. Cuando lleguemos a los 1000 puntos, terminamos. The first team to reach 1000 wins. Okay, girls. Which category?
Holiday.
Holidays 100 for holidays. Okay. Santa and presents under the tree are customs of this popular holiday.
Sunday or no?
¿Cómo se llama esta? Christmas. Good, it's Christmas.
Sí, sí.
So team 1, 100. Boys.
Sports.
Yeah. Okay. A small green ball, a net, and 2 rackets are needed to play this sport.
Tennis.
Tennis.
Yes, it's tennis. Good. Girls.
Body.
Body. Let's see. Between your mouth and your eyes, you can find this smelling device.
Nose.
Your nose. Good. Boys.
Miss, what is the Nothing.
Family?
Family or rooms?
Boys?
Guys?
Family.
Family.
Okay. Your mother's father is your what?
Grandfather.
Your grandfather. Good. So that is 2. Bueno, y ahora sería injusto que elijan, o sea, no les queda opción, así que vamos a hacer, elijan lo que quieran. A partir de ahora pueden elegir lo que se les cante.
Okay.
Okay, girls, pick a category and a price.
400.
Okay.
No.
Va a ser más difícil, ¿eh?
The rooms.
¿Rooms? ¿A cuál?
Rooms.
3.
¿300? 300 in rooms.
Yes.
Let's go. Bicycles and parked cars are normally found in this room.
Garage.
The garage. Good. So we have 1, 2, 3. Good. Boys.
Sport. 400.
Yeah.
400?
400.
Okay. Go big or go home. A white ball, a rack, and many colored balls on a green table are used in this bar favorite.
Pool.
The pool. Good. Okay, the boys are winning by 100. Girls.
Holidays.
Holidays.
400.
Okay. Bunnies, basket, and colorful eggs are traditional on this Sunday holiday.
Easter.
Yeah,
Yes.
Easter. Es Pascua.
Yes.
Easter. Okay.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Guys.
400.
In which category?
Rooms.
Rooms. Let's see. Detergent and fabric softener are often found in this room. Oh. This has a specific name. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Laundry. I think that, or what? Laundry, miss. I think.
Laundry room. Good. Casi, eh? Okay. The boys reached 1,000, sorry. So, I'm sorry, girls, but in this, vamos a mantener estos equipos, ¿eh? Vamos a hacer una competencia a lo largo del año, así que vamos a ver al final de año quién gana, si los boys o las girls, ¿les parece?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Entonces, ahora la primera competencia la ganaron los boys, pero quédense atentos que vamos a seguir jugando a lo largo del año. ¿Ok?
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So that is it for today's class. Are there any questions?
No.
No.
No? Okay,
No.
then I'll see you all on Thursday, right? Yes. Okay, have a nice rest of the day and see you then. Bye, guys.
Bye, miss.
Bye, miss.
Bye, miss.
Bye.